Hey, good evening, everyone. What's up, Nova here. Starting a little later this evening simply because spending a little extra time with the mother.
Goddess of victory.
It is Mother's Day
Nikke.
after all. So happy Mother's Day to all those who it applies. So tonight we're going to be doing both the epilogue and chapter 19. Because the epilogue usually doesn't take too long. Also, I have to go to the outpost first because I have to show you guys something. We finally made it. I want you guys to look at my synchro device. You would? It's like, yes. As you can see here, I lucked out and got Dorothy to 3. So these are that's the current team anyway. So I wanted to save this for on stream because this is the first for me too. I don't know what's going to happen after this. It's my first time reaching 200 with all 5. I'm surprised that I actually have enough to do this. All Nikke's placed into the slot have leveled up. Confirm. Need more core dust? Okay. So I'm guessing you can still add. Okay, yeah, you can still add more spots. But that's it. It's just you just do it from here now is what I'm guessing, right? I don't know. Welcome to the I need more core dust zone. That's probably what's gonna happen. That's all it is. 10k a level. Damn. Every 20 it will unlock. Okay. I also wanted to show you guys. Now I can do this. I could not have done this before. Because it wouldn't let me, because I had to get them to 200. But look how many that I have right here. 882. So bear with me for a few minutes. Actually, no, this is going pretty fast. That's good. Well, this is going to help. Oh, there we go. That worked. Oof. I see now. You know what? I'm just happy we were able to get it up to 80. Alright, and with that said, let's go to the overzone. Also, as you can hear, I changed the song. It's so good. Okay, so
Very well. Moving out.
I've completed all the login stamp and everything. Okay, so I just want to check. So this is the normal. We already did that. That's what this looks like. And this is the hard. And I'm pretty sure there's 12 like usual. So what I'm going to do
Very well.
is go to the
Moving
shop. We're doing this all in one shot, so let me just buy one of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Very well, moving out. Like I said, I hear that in my sleep.
Very well. Moving out.
Alright, make sure we're on hard. And let's go. So, if you've been through these events before, you know this is all just battles until we get to the
Initiating
end.
engagement sequence.
So, feel free to, like, you know, chat and talk and ask whatever during this.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'm wondering what the epilogue is going to be like, though, for sure, because if you've been with me through the Overzone event, it's been nothing but disaster after disaster.
Let's see.
You hear them breaking down every time I hear a satellite song? You're right? It's true.
This battle's finished. Moving on. Ugh, you idiot!
Anise, of course. Can you say something about the epilogue when you finish? Kind of spoilery, but not really.
Enemy
Sure.
aircraft has been shot
I
down.
honestly don't mind.
Everything superfluous will
Like,
be banished from paradise.
Gonna play through it. There we go. I personally don't mind, but I guess if you could keep it as least spoilery as possible for others, that's all.
Well, that was easy.
But yeah, I absolutely love discussions
I'm
about
here.
the story
There's no cause
or
for
this or
concern.
that. Because the last thing that I remember from the Overzone story specifically that I'm talking about right now,
Reloading.
at the end, they went all their separate ways. They have their own missions and goals.
Everything superfluous
As we saw,
will be
Dorothy
banished from
really,
paradise.
she still really couldn't move on from what had happened. Of course, not just with Pina, but with like everything.
Fully active. Blast away. Time to finish.
Just want to say this event brings stuff full circle. It's great. Okay, that's awesome. No,
Well, that was easy.
so it kind of like fills in some holes or gaps, and that's good story writing.
Initiating engagement sequence.
Of course, I haven't seen the epilogue yet, so I don't know until we get there. We'll be there in about, what, 10 more battles?
From paradise. Seven doors, fully active. Blast away. Focusing fire.
There is one thing. This is specifically about Snow White, actually.
Next one.
So-
Takes more time than I thought.
Her special and everything. If you have Snow White, or even if you look at her in the Nikkepedia, she has those two giant guns. Why don't you ever see them? Like her two like auto turrets.
Banished from paradise. Focus fire.
The timing for the event plus no lister unlock this epilogue is perfectly timed. Like they could only have time to get better by lowering her unlock amount. Ah, I gotcha. I see what you mean. Now, I can't get Nilister until we reach chapter 20.
Not bad for a weakling.
So once we reach chapter 20, then I can, well, and have to complete and beat chapter 20.
Commencing operation.
You haven't unlocked Snow White's final form. Actually, you know what? That would be pretty damn cool. Think about this. What if later on in the series, everyone gets more than one special,
From paradise.
and you can choose between the specials?
Seven doors, fully active. Blast away.
Oh no, no. Like seriously, what if they did something like that?
Very good. Calm down.
No man, this isn't Arknights. That is true, Arknights does have that.
superfluous will be banished from paradise. Culprit will live in everlasting can one of you.
Nikke alters.
Fire.
Well, okay.
Reloading.
I know I've said this before as well too. They need more rares
I shall grant you
and
victory, Your
SRs
Grace.
as well too. Everyone that's releasing now is just an SSR. And you might say, why? You know, why is that a bad thing?
You
You
idiot!
need other characters sometimes to fill in the gaps, and that are easier. You know, it's easy, not easy, but easier
I wanted
obtainable.
a challenge.
Because not
Everything's
everyone
superfluous will be
always
banished
has
from
like
paradise.
enough gems or even time to collect gems for characters and stuff like that.
7 doors, fully active. Blast away! Fire straight ahead. Together.
Like characters could even, of course, I mean each character, they would be unique themselves, like the characters, but they could even have the same abilities
finished.
as some
Moving on.
SSR characters, but just like dumbed down a bit, you know, like the stats just be lessened. That would even be fine. I wouldn't mind that at all.
I will show you what Eden is capable of.
Because just like, oh, okay, it's like I don't have to have this SSR. I can just use this SR, and they, you know, be okay or good enough to get me through this chapter.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. Culprit will live in everlasting can one of you.
The gearing is the worst part.
7 doors,
See,
fully active. Blast away!
I agree,
Time to
because after I finally beat one of the I forgot what it's called. You know,
Reloading.
like the train, the highest level of like the train and Chatterbox and all that and everything. I actually have one of those gems. I had no idea what that gem was, so I had to look it up. It was my first time beating it. And they're like, oh yeah, you use this to upgrade or like with the stats and everything. And I'm just like, oh, I'm like, this is gonna be annoying. So I know what you mean.
Everything superfluous will be banished from
So
paradise.
I don't know what they can do with the gear.
Culprit will live in everlasting can one of you.
Maybe change up the system a bit or have an alternate way to upgrade the
Time to
gear.
finish. This battle's finished.
You have to
Moving on.
overload manufacturer gear. Yeah, the RNG. Yep. A lot of games,
Prepare to meet your maker.
it's the ultimate end game. Yeah. See, a lot of games are doing RNG. And
Reloading. Everything
it's-
superfluous will be
I'll
banished from
explain it.
paradise.
people are like, well, you can't make it too easy. I'm not saying make it easy, but the RNG gets annoying after a while. Especially if you limit farming. I can understand if you're just like unlimited farming. Then the RNG is fine. What the heck is that enemy? Ah, I see now. I will have to help them with those.
Everything
But,
superfluous will be banished from paradise.
That's my thing about the games and the RNG, like, stats and all that. I'm just like, guys, please.
Well, that was easy.
I'm like, let me choose something, or even if it takes a while
If
to
you believe in
do,
the creator, you better
I'd
start
rather
playing.
let me choose. Instead of just like, oh yeah, random.
I wanted a challenge. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
The new and improved Explodey Boys, yeah, I just experienced that, as you saw.
7 doors,
When I saw them not attacking it, I kind of figured I had to do something, but I just wanted to see what it did. It was my first time seeing it.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. I'll put a bullet in every last stinking one of you. Target. Focus fire.
Wow. Actually, I haven't seen some people's specials yet.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
I should just put them on a team.
Time to show these amateurs
Oh,
how
that's
it's
it.
done.
Is this it? Did we do it?
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. I'll put a bullet in every last stinking one of you. 7 dwarves, fully active. Blast away!
But as far as where they're going with Nikke, the future looked pretty bright with the series. They did quite a bit for the half-year anniversary. And they listen to certain things, so it seems like that they, they care somewhat, which is a good thing.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. I'll put a bullet in every last stinking one of you. Focus fire.
The future looks terrifying. If you're talking about story-wise, I wouldn't know just yet.
Well, that was easy.
But we've been playing Nikke for what? It's been, at least half a year now. Ooh. Fleet. Why? Why is it named Fleet?
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. I'll put a bullet in every last stinking one of you.
We got Shuyen trying.
Fully active.
I see what you did there. Trying to release raptors on people. Pilgrims popping out of the woodwork. Right? All the pilgrims just come out of their dens.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. I'll put a bullet in every last stinking one of you. Focus fire! Time to finish. This may take more time than I thought.
Okay, here we go. Epilogue time.
There's no time to bask in our victory. Let's move on to the next mission.
Whoosh.
You okay?
Thank you for saving me. I didn't expect a lord to pop out like that all of a sudden. My entire squad was wiped out, but I managed to make it here alone. Who are you? Wait, are you that pilgrim everyone speaks of?
So Pilgrim has become part of the people's vocabulary in the Ark, has it?
Oh yes, everyone is talking about you. I was almost starting to think it was all made up, but I can't tell you how honored I am to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's been some time since I've interacted with a Nikke that's been sent up to the surface. If you don't mind me asking, how is the Ark faring these days?
I don't mind one bit. You saved my life after all.
Well, I appreciate that. They're preparing a countermeasure against the AI that oversees the Ark. Is it because they've deemed the AI poses too great a threat?
Precisely. This is all supposed to be the top secret, of course.
Oh.
The government has also been going around recruiting the Ark's greatest minds, as they call them.
Any candidates on the short list?
I can't say. I'm afraid my knowledge doesn't extend that far.
If that's the case, I'll give you my personal contact information. Get in touch if you find anything.
Can I really do that?
Of course. I am on a secret mission, however, so you must keep our meeting safely under wraps.
Of course! If they're about to do a brain scan on me, I'll self-immolate.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you'll have to go that far.
No, you don't understand. You're a hero to all of us. Hearing stories about the Goddess Squad's exploits was my only source of joy when I was in the Ark. We all know what you've done for humanity. And you've gone and saved my own life on top of that. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Well, thank you. The Ark's greatest minds. Is there any way to drag them up to the surface?
Dorothy.
Snow White.
It's been a long time.
Indeed, it has. How many years has it been? 50?
Give or take.
How did you know I was here?
I never stopped searching for you.
I see. Well, what is it?
You never came to see us. Why? Not even once.
I was busy.
Why are you attempting to gather information about the Ark? What are you planning?
You knew?
We keep abreast of Ark-related matters as well. We heard of a pilgrim showing a very keen interest in the Ark. I didn't expect it to be you. What are you planning, Dorothy?
I'm going to take it back.
The Ark?
Yes.
Oh, Dorothy.
Relax. It's not like I'm planning on storming in and taking it by force. I'm going to make them come to me. I'm going to make them want me.
Huh. Sorry. Just thinking.
But why?
We're the only reason the Ark even exists, and they sold us down the river. Well, those who betrayed us will soon come crawling on their knees, begging for my forgiveness. Can you imagine a more joyful spectacle?
That face.
I'll take advantage of whatever information I can in order to make that happen. No, not take advantage of. It was ours to begin with.
You've changed.
And I see you haven't. Still a stick in the mud. You can't fool me, though. I can tell you're struggling inside as well. Are you still wandering up on the surface for mankind's sake?
That's right. You told us to always be proud.
Please spare me.
Damn.
I've heard this tune before. Why don't you flip the record over?
I should go back.
Before you do... I noticed you weren't using the whole goddess moniker anymore. Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Without you, we're not the Goddess Squad. We'll be waiting for you. Until you decide to come back.
Snow White disappears.
Don't wait for me. I've already come too far. I can't go back.
Overzone. End. Okay. Remember when she snapped? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright. So you know what? Since I know I'll need these, let me do this real quick. Also, I have to add the fact that I love that they did this, that you can do quick battle like this.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Okay, so that was the Overzone event in its entirety. As we just saw the epilogue, which was really good. So her plan is still to take back the Ark, but to make them come to her. And her belief and argument is that it was already ours to begin with. It's like, while she's not technically wrong, it's like the way that she's going about it is like, eh. It's like, now, yes, they were done dirty. Absolutely. So they do deserve something. Now, she says she doesn't plan on doing it by force. So we'll see how she's going to make people come to her. Honestly, the funny thing is, and I hate doing this because, you know, Suyeon's just a bitch, but that mindset is similar to that and what Suyeon did. Is her plan going to be to like cause something to happen to make people want to and rely on her? So that's the thing with that kind of mindset. You end up doing certain things when you may mean something else, but it just ends up horribly anyway. But we'll see what happens. To be fair, they're doing what they think is right, which is true. Which is absolutely true. I mean, in Suyeon's case, she was just doing it because to keep herself out of trouble and cover her own ass. You know. But, so that's totally different. Dorothy and the rest of them were betrayed. They really were. But with, actually, you know what?
Very well. Moving out.
If you guys were wondering how my white memory playthrough was going, I know there's only a few days left, so I'm probably not going to get all the endings, but I'll show you. I have 13 out of 21. And I didn't do today's. I 100%ed the riverbank, though. This song is so good. Satellites, or you mean this one. Both are nice. I haven't been to the meadow at all. And I'm halfway done with the suburbs. In the forest, I can't get some of the endings because I need certain things. If Cosmo remixes Way of the World, you're gonna lose your shit. Cosmograph is so amazing. I absolutely love his music. You know what? Someone stream me. Let me do meadow for the first time. Snow White walks towards the field. The sun's rays cascade across the peaceful meadow. At the far end, there is a stone coffin encircled by towering trees. It is there that she slumbers. Snow White gazes from afar, half in a daze. Ah, so I really can't do anything. It's either I need that memory capsule, go back, which is probably just exiting, or clicking on these question marks, which we're going to do. Oh, never mind. She still doesn't have the courage to walk forward. Snow White goes back in hopes of finding something that will give her courage. So I can't go to the meadow, it does not allow me. So we're gonna go back to the suburbs then. Rapunzel appears before Snow White, who is on her way to explore the church. Come with me today. I've been to the suburbs. Snow White nods. Snow White and Rapunzel head to the outskirts and gaze at the structures demolished by raptures. They attempt to find a recognizable structure they can check out. So I've checked both routes out, but I don't think I completed. Let me see something. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. The factory seems to be a former refuge for the humans, although some parts of the building have collapsed. There are some blankets and canned goods scattered around. Rapunzel and Snow White venture further into the factory. The inside of the factory is littered with all manner of supplies, but the cans of food are either emptied or spoiled. Everything else is unsalvageable. Snow White and Rapunzel want to continue looking for things they can use, so I've already completed this one. There's some items One day you have to go on lookout or something. So I've completed this one. I've checked here. What's this? There are matches, extinguished candles, pictures of people. That's right, I couldn't do this one. I need the photo frame. People hanging in the room, a line is written on the wall. May you rest in peace. This must be a place where they mourn the dead. The two look around for a while and... See, I can't do this one. So I'm gonna go back. And it's the same thing for the apartment building. It's like I haven't done these, but I've checked that one. Snow White and Rapunzel go to the apartment buildings to look for daily necessities, but most of them have been completely obliterated from rapture attacks. There are only 3 houses they can still enter. Snow White, I did the left, I didn't do middle or right. So we're gonna go right. The house on the right is entirely empty. Rapunzel posits the former residents must have taken refuge somewhere else. Snow White looks at the empty room and discovers a dried white flower that has fallen on the ground. There's a buzzing in her ear, then the voice rings out. This flower is more like you than me. Snow White? Rapunzel's voice brings Snow White back to reality. Despite Rapunzel's concerns, Snow White insists everything is fine and tells her not to worry. Snow White then suggests they continue their search. Rapunzel agrees and walks away, while Snow White picks up the dried flower on the ground and leaves the dried flower on the ground. She's probably going to hear that voice again if we pick it up. That sounds like a bad ending. So for now, we're going to leave it on the ground. Feeling that keeping the flower will bring back some unpleasant memories, Snow White decides to avert her gaze. Feeling they won't be able to find anything else in the house, they decide to... Oh. So I already checked that one, but I didn't complete it. Check out the other houses. Check out the factory. Let's go to the factory then. Believing there might not be many supplies or food available at the apartments, they instead decide to check out the factory. The factory seems to be a former refuge for the humans. Although some parts of the building have collapsed, there are some blankets and canned goods scattered around. Rapunzel and Snow White venture further into the factory. The inside of the factory is littered with all manners of supplies, but the cans... Wait. Ah, that's why. See? It just kind of goes back. So I can't go back from this point, so I have to continue going forward, actually. I don't think I can do anything. We're stuck in a loop now. That's funny. Because if I quit, that might take up an attempt. Huh. Or will it? You know what? I don't know. Let's test it out. It's just gonna save it. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let me leave. Rapunzel and Snow White light the candles with the matches on the floor and pray for a while. Then they walk out of the room and open the locked door. When they break the locked door open and walk in, they see canned goods and other supplies all placed in a neat pile. Although there aren't many of them, this must be a room that had been used as storage. Snow White and Rapunzel begin gathering up the canned goods. In the midst of their scavenging, Snow White discovers a book under the couch. I remember this one. I already have the book, so we're just going to leave the book. Yeah, see? The two are elated, as they didn't expect to find such a major haul. As Rapunzel looks at the canned goods, she remembers how the atmosphere at the post has been fairly gloomy lately. Dorothy has also been rather morose as well. Rapunzel suggests that they make some dishes and give everyone else a pleasant surprise. Snow White agrees with the idea. Rapunzel begins cooking the lewd magazines. Rapunzel steps forward confidently, claiming she has always loved cooking, even as a human. As Snow White watches Rapunzel, she feels a little anxious. Tap the screen. See? An unknown substance boils in the pot. What was once delicious food is now a disastrous pile of black mush. It can no longer be considered food. What in the world did you put in there? I just made it the way I did before. Snow White is speechless. She snatches the final can of food before Rapunzel can destroy that as well and returns to the post. So I wonder if that uses up an attempt. No, see, it doesn't, because I've already done that ending. So that's why I think, hold on, I'm just going to do a little speed run of this. We're going to go here. We're going to the middle house. So this is new. They come to the house in the middle and see a bunch of empty cans piled up neatly in the corner of the empty room. It seems that someone else has been here. While most of the doors are either open or broken, they find one door that is tightly closed. They leave the door alone, try opening the door. We're opening that door. Hey, the photo frame! There's a bed in the room. On the bed lie two bodies. Their fingers... Wait, I have this already, I thought. Yeah, their fingers intertwined. Snow White and Rapunzel wordlessly... Oh, never mind. Look at the photo frame on the bedside table. A couple smiles happily in the picture. Seems like they're a couple. After looking at the picture for a while, Rapunzel says she wants to mourn the deceased and decides to take the photo frame with her. I could have sworn there was another route that I took that was like this, though. Feeling they wouldn't be able to find anything else in the house, they decide to... So if I go back to the factory... This one's highlighted. Is it because we already did it and there's nothing else to do? Hold on. Snow White and Rapunzel go to the apartment buildings to look for daily necessities, but most of them have been completely obliterated. Oh, so we read this already, see? Okay. Let's go back to the middle. Let's leave the door alone this time. For now, looking for supplies and food is the top priority. Upon picking up the familiar smell of death coming from inside, they decide not to open the door. Feeling they won't be able to find anything else in the house, they decide to... Okay, so yeah, check out the factory. Okay, so we did this. Curtains are closed. So now I think we can use... Yes! So take out the photo frame they got and begin praying. Rapunzel places the photo frame they got from the apartment building among the pictures on the floor and lights the candles with a match. Once all the candles in the room are lit, Rapunzel kneels down quietly. Without a word, Snow White stands back and watches. Stay with Rapunzel? Or leave Rapunzel alone and explore another location? You got stuck in this loop too? Since this is an ending that we can only get with the photo frame, I think I'm just gonna do this ending. Staying with Rapunzel seems that... I don't think that's an ending. I think we're gonna be just going through the loop again. So, screw it. There's still 2 days left. I can see the other ones. Can't do it. Okay. Anyway, I guess we're staying with Rapunzel. Snow White asks, "Why are you doing this?" "What? They're already dead." Rapunzel answers, "Death is not the end. The marks these people made during their lives will not disappear simply because they are no longer with us. Everything truly ends only when everyone who remembers them is gone." Rapunzel stands up and looks at Snow White. So I decide to remember. I don't want them to be forgotten. For everything to come to an end and rob them of all meaning. So I will keep praying to remember the precious lives they used to lead. I will acknowledge their deaths and bid them farewell. Death is not the end. The real end happens when one's existence is forgotten. Snow White falls into deep thought. She has never thought of it that way. Hey, that was a good ending, actually. Rapunzel looks at Snow White, who is lost in thought, and kneels once again to pray. While Snow White watches Rapunzel pray, she asks, "Then how do we bid someone farewell?" Look them in the eyes, say to them, "Be well." That was nice. Just say, "Be well." That's a nice way to put it. saying like no one's ever really truly gone unless you forget them. I've heard that, you know, in other like stories and everything too. It just depends on perception, how you decide to look at it. All right, so now we have 14 out of 21. And that was normal ending. So as you can see, I'm missing 1, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21. I don't know if I'll achieve those in 2 days, but we'll see. Also, it seems that there are only 2 items left to get from the map. I just trying to see if I can find any real quick. It's like for anyone wondering where the last 2 locations are for the event, let's see if we can find them real quick. But that was a nice ending for that, what seemed like an endless loop.
Very well. Moving out.
Just gonna see if there's one in there. Because there was one in here before.
Moving out.
I found this one yesterday.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Very well.
Very
Moving
well.
out.
Moving out. Very well. 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 Moving out. Very well.
You know,
Moving out.
no, go back. They really could have
Very
made her
well.
say
Moving out.
multiple things.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
I'm actually at a loss for this one.
Very well.
Usually I
Moving
could find them pretty quickly.
Very well. Moving out.
No, man, she's broken. It fits her so well.
Very well. Moving out. Very well.
That is
Moving
technically true.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Like, she really
Very well.
wants to take back
Moving
the
out.
arc. Like,
Very
it's
well.
sad
Moving
because... How to
Very
explain
well.
it?
Moving out. Very well.
She's
Moving
not wrong,
Very well. Moving
but
out.
if she does end
Very
up
well.
doing something
Moving
that hurts everyone,
Very well.
or, you
Moving
know,
out.
just hurts people in general,
Very
then
well.
she automatically just becomes a villain.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
But
Very
when in
well.
reality, she's
Moving
just a
out.
sad, broken girl.
Very well. Moving out.
Aha.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving
Wait,
out.
I heard something.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Oh, it's just that.
Very well. Moving out.
How much Scooby-Doo have you watched? Wait, what do you mean?
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Everyone knows that the
Very
true
well.
villains are the
Moving out.
corporation.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Alright, you
Very
know what?
well. Moving
I'm
out.
not gonna make you guys suffer through
Very
this.
well. Moving out. Very well.
I'll
Moving
find
out.
that last one another
Very
time.
well. Moving out.
So, perfect. The song ended too. So let's move on to chapter 19. Because like I said, I knew that wasn't going to take too long. So we're going right for it. Chapter 19, Eden. I want to take another look at it. I know we looked at it before. But this is what we're in for. Alright. Moving out. That's funny because she really did just say that. All right, moving out. All right, so with the power up, we're 121, and the recommended is 103 at the moment. So hopefully, even towards the end, we shouldn't have a problem getting through chapter 19.
Toward the target point.
Engaging!
Ooh, new music.
Reloading. Snipers incoming.
Everything superfluous will be
Okay.
banished from paradise.
So now that I've made it to 200,
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine!
Wriggle, as I've heard from other people as well too,
Playtime's over. Let's finish
Nikke
this.
just becomes core dust of the game.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Wait, are the business group with you? What do you mean the business group? Explain, sir.
Engaging with the enemy.
Toward the target point.
I've got your back.
You mean story-wise? Or do you mean
This may take
just
more
like,
time
do
than
I have
thought.
them? Talent them.
Everything superfluous will be
Chapters
banished
are
from
blurring
paradise.
together. Okay, so a quick
Police Officer
recap.
Polly is here. Let me be your
This
escort.
chapter 18 ended with Crow manipulating Uni
All guns towards Soka. Reloading. Fire!
into making the Ark a prison,
The inevitable.
and we're heading back up to the surface in order to look for Bauhaus.
This may take more time than I thought.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
I don't remember Dalayan and Rupi being with us, but
All right,
we'll
moving
see.
in.
Toward the target point.
Moving.
Wriggle out here spoiling. Let me stop.
You want me to go there?
Let's see.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing the story is going to be after this battle.
Taking cover.
Yeah. For some fun. Yeah.
Everything superfluous will be banished
I
from
mean,
paradise.
to be fair, we've always got Dala with us.
Police Officer Polly is
She's
here.
part of the
Let
main
me be your
team.
escort. You're mine. Get them all.
I wanted a challenge. I'm merely delaying the inevitable.
You did well, Commander.
Hey. Nice.
Clear.
It's a clear shot to the research facility from here. We're well stocked with supplies. Things are looking good. There is something, however, that I'm curious about. Are Nikke's allowed to engage in operations on the surface without a commander?
Huh? I don't remember ever doing that.
I mean, Pilgrim does.
Then what about conducting corporate espionage to spy on another squad?
It's completely forbidden.
So they say. Anyway, what's our next move, Rappy?
Show yourself.
Oh.
If you're not out here by the time I count to 3, I'll open fire. 3, 2.
What a killjoy.
Oh, that's right. I actually forgot about her. Birmingham. is the one who sent her. Papillon.
I was going to come out when the timing was right. Not when there are all these irksome bees buzzing about.
Her built though? Yes. Papillon is very nice to look at.
Hey, aren't you the one always trailing behind Burning Gum?
That's me. Thanks for noticing.
She's very decorated as well. Helm is too, so that environment's like that. What are you doing here?
As if you had to ask. I'm here to lend a hand, of course.
That's what Crow and her crew said, and then they shot us, so no thank you.
If you want to help, how about fixing our dorm with your superior laid waste to?
Huh.
Sorry, I'm afraid that's out of my purview.
Didn't Burning Gum put a hit out on us before? You ought to compensate us for emotional distress.
Lawyer Anise.
I'm very disappointed in you all. We're all paid employees working for the same people. You really ought to be more trusting of me.
Really?
Honey, everybody's ganging up on me.
You can forget that shape. They're out there.
Why don't you put a stop to them? I thought you'd want to defend my honor.
Sorry? But I don't think I can help you.
What are you really doing out here? Are you conducting surveillance? Or trying to turn up information on Marion?
Now. Don't get your stinger in a tangle, busy little bee. Fine. I can see none of you are in the mood for repartee. You asked if I wanted information. That's precisely what I'm after. If not that, then what else? At this point, it's about all you can offer me. You don't have a problem with that, do you? After all, sharing information isn't a one-way street.
What are you getting at?
Let me put it this way. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You can scratch something else.
If you do that, you might be able to receive some top-secret information about a certain deputy chief in the process.
I'm listening.
So let's say... what's a good example? Ah, got it. The fact that there are 0 survivors on the surface.
Okay.
That's a bald-faced lie. In truth, there's a lost utopia where humans have gathered and are living quite happily. Were you not aware of this? The suits at the Ark have known about it for a coon's age.
You mean someplace other than the amusement park?
Amusement park? What's she on about?
Spill the beans. Keep talking. How do we know you're telling the truth? I want her to keep talking.
Got your curiosity, don't I? What's in it for me?
I won't shoot you.
It's certainly tempting. But we have to keep our mission strictly confidential. We don't want any leaks.
Time to install PGR. Oh, you fallen for the honey trap?
It should be okay if we keep it between us. How about if we use some kind of secret code?
She's a butterfly, not a bee. There's no honey.
Nice! Let's do that. From now on, our code name for our destination is sewage. As for the item we're after, we'll call it cartridge case.
You do realize I can hear everything you're saying.
It's all about that sewage cartridge case. All right.
You want me to
Encounter.
Very well. Moving out.
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
So,
Cover
If you say that PGR is available for download, then it must be true.
Snipers incoming.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'm checking right now.
Is here. Let me be your escort.
Ooh. So I just went to Twitter. Yes. Actually, let me retweet that right now for everybody to see. Okay. So it is available right now
You did well, Commander.
on their official website.
All right.
Encounter.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
So I'm not gonna click on it right now because I don't want it to mess up anything during the stream.
I've got
but-
your back.
PGR stream is tomorrow night. Or tonight, depending on your time zone.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
You're offended? You think I would lie? No, I don't think you'd lie.
You're mine. All guns for Coco. Fire. They're all down.
Very well, moving out. It's like, no, I know, you're not Papillon.
Reloading.
Reloading.
You know, she's probably gonna have a banner too.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Because most of the main characters have a banner. Or like, you know, ones that you see in the main story.
Position incoming encounter.
Toward the target point.
I'm not sure when she'll have a banner.
Engaging.
Because I don't know how important she's going to be to the story. But just by her weapon alone, you know she's a sniper.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
And in all honesty,
Police officer
I don't think they
Polly
should
here.
release
Let me be your
another
escort.
sniper.
You are mine.
Not at the moment. There's a lot of them.
When time's over, let's finish this. Wait till I get my reloading done.
It's like, you give it some time, then release another sniper.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
Reloading. Cover me. All right. Let's keep going.
Snipe. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon. Fire.
It's funny because I have just
When
that
time's over,
actually.
let's finish this.
My team can. So many lights. My
I
team
shall
consists
grant
of
you
what?
victory, Your Grace.
We've got 2 snipers, 1 shotgun, what? Assault rifle is Dorothy, and Modernia is machine gun. Actually, are there any items anywhere?
Position confirmed. Let's go.
Nope. Oh.
Position
yes.
confirmed. Let's go.
Cool. There's an item over here as well. We need to get to that door eventually.
Toward the target.
Coming.
All right. Moving in.
Very well. Moving out.
If we can't clinch the victory.
Let's see.
Taking cover.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine. All guns were focused. Fire.
Oh wow. I'm looking through PGR's Twitter right now. People are loving the PC client.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
I'm looking at a video that somebody posted, and they're like, it's very well optimized.
Moving! You want me to go there?
Very happy about that. I mean, it's funny, when Nikke first
Perfect.
released on
I can
PC,
try out this new
it
product.
was such a godsend. It just felt, and still feels, so much better. And everyone agreed.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly
Like,
is here.
Curl
Let me
Games
be
is
your escort.
really good when it comes to that optimization, smooth gameplay.
Nearly delaying the inevitable.
It's 12 gigs.
This may take more time
Okay,
than I
that's not
thought.
bad.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Very well.
Toward
Moving
the
on.
target point.
Oh,
All right, moving in.
this song
You want me to go there?
for the level. Daily Arc News Scrap. The Rising Star. First victory reported 1 year after entering war. Input July 9th. Daily Arc Marshal Belmont reporter. After a year-long struggle, some good news finally came from the second surface reclamation campaign. After reclaiming certain strategic highlands, our troops destroyed 7 major Rapture strongholds and managed to suppress the Rapture onslaught. Morale amongst the troops is now higher than ever. Of the key figures behind this victory is a commander who is being referred to as this campaign's New Hope. More. Our savior, a legendary commander, got us through the first Rapture invasion. It looks like we've got our new hero for this campaign. The central government should establish a military academy to train more heroes like them. Will we be actually able to retake the surface? I'm so excited. Can I see the sea before I die? I heard that my granny's hometown is part of the land that they've recaptured. If only I could go there. Let me see the subway. What does that say? I'm curious. Something, is it 8th Street Station? Something and something YBY2? Huh.
Position confirmed.
Interesting.
Let's go.
Very well. Moving out. Coming.
Toward the target point. Oh, how sweet it would be to have
So-
a capable commander.
It's funny because we knew, or we learned, that the Goddess Squad used to have a commander.
Wait, everything
But
superfluous
we
will
don't
be
know what
banished from
actually
paradise.
happened to him.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
I mean, I'm sure we'll find out in the future.
Cover me.
Maybe only Enoch knows. Or Enoch, only Enoch knows. Or maybe the CEOs, they ain't said nothing. You know why? Because it was Anderson in this time.
Wait till I get my reload.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Everything superfluous will be
Because
banished
that
from
was
paradise.
years ago. It's the amount of time that's passed.
Hindrance
Unless
to business detected. Removing now.
there's some time traveling going on. There are clones being made. I don't know.
All defense works over. Fire.
I'm just throwing things out there.
Cover me.
You can do it faster. Reloading. Cover me.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Also, with the Overzone event,
Police Officer
they
Polly is here.
answered
Let me be your
one
escort.
of
You're mine.
my biggest questions, or things that I was wondering.
This may take more
And
time
that
than
was
I
the
thought.
fact that this war has been going on for a very long time, and the Rapture Queen still isn't someone, at least where I am in the story,
We shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
that we know. So this war was going on, you know, before Dorothy, Snow White, Rapunzel, you know, Lilith, Red Hood, all of them. So the story didn't pull a, oh, surprise, the Rapture Queen is actually this person or this Nikke.
All right, moving in.
So we still don't really know how all of this started. At least I don't.
I will show you what Eden is capable of.
Because when Overzone first came out, it was just like, okay, hold on. It's like, are we going to see who the Rapture Queen is?
Everything
Who
superfluous will
became
be
the
banished
Rapture
from
Queen?
paradise.
For example, it's just like, you know, at first it was like, was Dorothy going to be the Rapture Queen because of everything that happened? But no, that's actually not what happened.
Everyone, give us everything you've got.
Let's see.
It's Neon. Neon is the Rapture Queen. Yo, that would be
You did well, Commander.
that would be something. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I've got all the firepower.
You want me to go there?
Toward the target point.
Engaging with the enemy.
Very well. Moving out.
Enemy sighted.
Biggest twist in the game.
This may take
Rapture
more
Queen
time
is
than I
actually
thought.
Rappy. That's why Rappy's just always sick of everyone's shit.
Everything superfluous will be banished
She's
from
just like,
paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
Every time her glasses go white, she's sending a report to the
Really
Heritage.
delay is
Right?
inevitable.
I'm telling you, it's Rappy. You might say, what about Anise? No, it's just not Anise. Anise doesn't care enough about anything. It's definitely not Anise.
Moving.
All right.
Anise is
moving in.
too lazy to become the Rapture Queen.
You can always
Can't be
count on
Rappy,
quality
she's
training.
Red Riding Hood. See, that's because, although Rappy Rapture, that's funny.
Snipers incoming.
See, that's the thing. It's Red Hood that's the
Everything
Rapture Queen,
superfluous will be
but she's
banished from
inside of
paradise.
Rappy. Ah.
Police Officer Polly is here.
Why do you think the
Let me
only
be your
thing
escort.
that she,
You're
like,
mine.
is going through her head when she uses Red Hood's power is destroy and kill?
What's open? Fire.
Or the game is just gonna, like, the game is
We
just
shall
gonna
grant you
pull
victory, Your Grace.
the biggest, like, kick in the nuts at the very end. It's just gonna be like, it was me, Suyin, the whole time. Haha. I just walk away. My commander just like walks away. He's just like, no, I'm not doing this. She's like, don't you want to fight me? He's like, no, I'm going home.
All right. Moving.
Shoot it. Alright, more story.
Toward the target point.
Rappy,
Anise.
how much further until we reach the root? I mean, sewage.
She's really doing this.
About 1.2 kilometers.
Nearly there.
Is all of this really necessary?
Absolutely. Security is of utmost importance.
Let's not do this. How about an open exchange of information? Both sides. One question, one answer.
Rappy's VA is done with them.
What are you all looking for? No, wait. First, tell me about sewage.
It just sounds so funny.
It's where sewer water flows from?
I knew it.
Are you for real right now?
It's a place where heretics are created.
What? Is that true?
Nope. It's actually an engineering lab where they've managed to replicate the corruption codes for raptures.
You're not pulling my leg again, are you?
Yep.
Yo.
Fine. Let me just ask one thing. Are you not curious about the information I have? It's about the survivors up on the surface.
Honestly, we'll find them ourselves, so no, go away.
We're talking about people who have managed to thrive for decades in an environment where not a single inch of land has been recaptured in the Ark's entire history.
Of course I want to know more.
Then why are you doing this to me?
We're wearing her down.
I'm trying to reach a compromise here that will benefit both of us. Can't you give me something to go on? Anything?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
If we tell you what we came here for, your superior will only try to take it away from us, which is true.
But even if that happens, it would all be in mankind's best interests.
See, that's the issue. We're not doing this just for mankind. We're doing this for Nikke's as well.
Sorry, but that's something we can't get behind. Not Master, nor any of us. Believe that Marion should be dissected, even if it is for a greater cause.
Well, it's not like we'll be able to keep it much of a secret once we reach the coordinates anyway.
And that's the thing right there.
I will show you what Eden is
We're
capable
doing it
of.
for everyone. Humans, Nikke's.
This may take more time than
I still
thought.
think it's funny though. While yes, you have to acknowledge Nikke's
Everything's
aren't human.
superfluous
They're
when we vanish from
definitely
paradise.
not human. They're different. And vice versa.
Polly is here. Let me be your escort.
But the thing is, it's like they've all forgotten that Nikke's used to be human.
We're merely delaying the inevitable.
It's like a lot of people that became Nikke's had no choice, or they would just plain old die. And they didn't want that, so they chose to live as Nikke's.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Also, if you go through a lot of the stories and everything, a lot of them don't want people, or you know,
Want me to go there?
the general public to know that they are Nikke's, because they just want to live like normal.
Toward the target point.
Moving!
Very well. Moving out.
Which is kind of weird, because it's just like,
If we can't clinch the
how to
victory-
explain it? I don't see how they can. I mean, I guess they do manage to hide it, but it's like, how do you hide certain things after a while?
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
See, but the funny thing
Polly
is,
is here. Let me be your escort. You're
I
mine.
guess it's still possible. For example, even when it comes to little things like, say, weight. you can still lift and carry a Nikke. It's just that they're heavy. That's all. But apparently, you know, a person can carry a Nikke.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Well, it's like the equivalent to carrying, I don't know, a large metal tube.
All right, moving.
You want me to go there?
So you can lift it. It's just gonna
Can
take
I
some
attack
strength.
now?
Reloading.
Catch my breath.
What was the man
Everything
for, Wriggle?
superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Looks like you were about to say something.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine. Everyone, give us everything you've got.
This may take more time than I thought.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
This may take
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight? Toward the
Moving. All right, moving in.
Looks like we caught a break. Sewage security is down.
Maybe things will go more smoothly this time around.
Let's not count our eggs before they hatch. The fact that the security systems have been disabled could mean someone has already been here.
Something smells fishy, and it ain't the sewage.
Huh.
Enough with the sewage bit. I already know it's the research center. You can stop using that stupid code word.
Sorry. Guess we just got used to it.
Where is the cartridge case?
If the layout of this place is anything like a regular research center, we'll have to go up a few floors.
All right, let's go get ourselves a cartridge case. Booyah!
Do you two have hands in your pants or something?
Oh no. It's doing the loading remix.
Enemy sighted!
We gotta find that cartridge case. It's full of glorious bullets.
damn! Wait till I get my reloading done.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! Get them all!
Reloading.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Well, no, wait. I welcome the gems.
All right, moving in.
Toward the target point.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
I just like,
Encounter.
hold on.
You want me to go there?
Yeah, you can.
All right, moving in.
That's pretty funny. You can just skip them.
Toward the
Moving.
Very well. Moving out.
But no, we're gonna need all the experience and core dust and all that, so.
If we can't clinch the victory.
And money. I'm gonna have to upgrade
Wait till I get my
their armor and equipment.
Cover. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Because I do see that number, the power
Officer Polly
creeping
is
up.
here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
Playtime's over. Let's finish this.
Still looks like we'll be fine for a while, though.
You did well, Commander!
Toward the target.
Moving! Alright, moving in.
As long as that's blue,
Perfect.
we'll be
I can try
okay.
out this new product.
Not everything's
I
superfluous.
forgot what
Dance
chapter
from
it
paradise.
was that we actually went and did, but
Officer Polly is here. Let me be your
what
escort.
chapter was it?
You're mine!
But I was, what we were like 10,000, 20,000 below. You remember how many tries it took us to beat the final boss? That was great. Wasn't giving up though, and finally did it.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
You want me to go there?
Position confirmed. Let's go. All right, moving in. Position confirmed. Let's go.
Ah, see, those raptures were a distraction. Jonathan report, day 55.mp4. File corrupted audio only. We saw it. Hope. Or it was merely a mirage, or was it merely a mirage? I can vaguely see something in the distance. Something resembling a man-made structure. I'm positive they're not ruins from before the first invasion. The structure off in the distance seems to have been built using technology far beyond what humans are currently capable of. I am certain of this, for I saw there are lights on the structure. I also saw the shadow of a flying angel, or perhaps it was a Nikke. We will go there at daybreak. Wow, I butchered that. But still.
Toward the target point.
Very well. Moving out.
All right, moving in.
Encounter.
All right, moving in. You can always count on quality training.
Yeah, I butchered the hell out of that. Oh man. But they said an angel, which I'm guessing is Dorothy.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! Everyone, give her everything you've got!
So I'm guessing like she succeeded. And she did say she wanted people to come to her. And that aligns with what Papillon was saying.
You did well, Commander!
That there are other humans that have survived in her place.
Position incoming encounter. All right, moving in. Engaging!
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine!
Time to finish.
I'm also wondering what is going to bring. I don't know. I can't say. Dorothy technically hasn't done anything wrong yet.
With high risk comes high reward.
Or just yet.
Isn't that why we fight?
All right, moving in.
Toward the target point.
Oh, cool. The battle theme.
Very well. Engaging with the enemy.
Time for more sewage.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
Hey. This cartridge case you guys are after, is it Vaphaus?
Well, no.
Yep. What? Drats, did I just reveal something I shouldn't have?
No, you're fine. You seem to know an awful lot about Vaphaus already.
Honey, come here and look at this.
We're about to get taken hostage.
Unlike some people, I'm willing to share certain information.
I walk towards Papillon. In Papillon's hand is a tattered piece of paper. It is a research report.
Here.
Papillon grabs my finger and points to a certain paragraph.
Check this out.
Test subject 1 RHX. Tentative name. Blood type holder. Conclusion. A unique substance has been extracted from the subject's blood. Injecting the aforementioned substance into the heretic. An Anachiro? Yeah. Resulted in the eradication of all nanosubstances inside the subject's body. This substance has been named Vaphaus.
Sounds like we're in the right place.
Anachiro. I wonder if that's a name that we should remember.
Heretic. Anachiro. So, Modernia isn't the only heretic in the world?
Of course not.
How many more are there?
Nice try. You're not getting anything out of me until you cough up some information first.
How about that? Suddenly I'm not so curious.
I figured as much.
I keep reading the data. Sample extraction, 10 milliliters, a total of 12 samples. Storage location, Research Center, Building 9, Room 503. Wait. A total of 12 samples. Uh-oh. Are there 12 heretics? Is this what's happening?
Building 9. That's close to us.
Let's go. Let's see. Gotta remember, Enoch knows all. Enoch sees all. She's like Horde Prime from She-Ra. Enoch is the Rapture Queen.
Delaying the inevitable. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Living through your
You know what's
escort.
funny?
You're mine.
I honestly didn't even think about that until now.
Get them all. Let me catch my breath.
It's
Cover
like
me.
Enoch is actually the Rapture Queen. She's like, yeah.
Reloading.
But at the same time, it doesn't make sense that she would be, because it's like, why is she protecting humans when clearly the Raptors just kill them? Unless there's some bigger purpose behind all this.
Superfluous will be banished from paradise. Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Like, the whole, the whole theme of, in order to keep everyone controlled, there has to be some kind of threat that brings everyone together, blah, 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 blah. Which is what a lot of series do. I'm not saying it's wrong, but
Reloading.
thing is, we don't know how this all got started in the first place. Like, why did the Raptures suddenly appear?
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Just poofs out of existence. There's gotta be another item somewhere. Yep.
You want me to go there?
See, every time I do paths like this, it's a distraction. Ooh, what's this? This music sounds dangerous. Okay.
All right, moving in.
Encounter.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
Time to show them what we're made of.
Oh god, that song is You Shall See. Uh-oh. Like I said, that song sounds dangerous.
Snipers incoming.
Everything's superfluous.
Oh no,
We
one
banished
already
from
got
paradise.
through.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort.
No, 2 got through. I saw that number says 18.
Time to finish it.
I like how they just get vaporized by the rainbow beam.
Merely delaying the inevitable. We can do it faster. We can do it faster. Let's keep going. Reloading. Cover.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
Police Officer Polly is here.
Against them all.
Time than I thought.
Oh, there's still 25 seconds
One
left.
challenge.
Cover me.
Stupid defense missions.
Time than I thought.
You did well, Commander.
Very well.
Moving. You want me to go there?
There we go. Good old destroy mission.
You can always count on quality training.
Those sound effects are just so funny. All the bullets just hitting the shields.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
So, wow.
Time to finish.
It's funny because I'm actually, it's like I'm actually scrolling through the PGR right now,
We can do
Twitter.
it faster.
People are loving the PC client.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
That makes me even more excited. Like I said, we're gonna have fun with it tonight.
All right, moving in.
Coming.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
Also, speaking of announcements, for those who are playing Nikke
Everything
or
superfluous
interested
will be
in
banished from
Nikke,
paradise.
just like watching,
Police Officer Polly is
it
here.
seems that
Let
the
me
next
be your
banners
escort.
coming up are gonna be really nice ones.
Against them all.
We're
We're getting white chocolate and dark chocolate, apparently.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Incoming encounter! Position confirmed. Let's go!
Oh, how sweet it would be to have a capable commander.
Let's see.
Cover me.
Reloading!
So you know what, before we enter,
will be banished from
or
paradise.
encounter the next few enemies, I think I'm gonna level up
Let me be your escort! You're mine!
some of their equipment.
All transport tokens, fire!
Another timely banner for reasons you haven't gotten to yet.
Alright, let's keep going. Reloading. Cover me.
I'm guessing they're main characters, and main characters. I'm guessing they're characters in the main story.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
And if that's the case, then no, I wouldn't have seen them yet. I'm guessing they're chapter, 20 plus?
Alright, moving in.
Very well.
Moving!
Alright, so hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, see, that's always good. Look at that, we can be even stronger. Oh, this is where it ends. Okay. So of course we've got to level up our, yeah, she is. She's our main damage dealer. Let's just make her even stronger. Good. The funny thing is, I was gonna say, the new character Noir, she looks amazing. Oh yeah, it's the bunny girls. And what's up, 144? Also, tonight/tomorrow, depending on your time zone, we're gonna be playing some PGR. But let's see. You know what? We are going to go with. So Dorothy is actually the weakest? No, it's still Dala actually. So let's do this. Oh, that's because of her equipment. It's because of that. That's why. So let's actually level her equipment up. Wait. Oh. Timeout. I did not notice that. Where is that? There's something here. Okay, no, it's not leveled. I thought it was leveled. Yeah, I don't care. I'll just get more. Yeah. Okay. The reason why I'm doing this. Oh, I can't. Okay, so we're done with that. Because I'm noticing the power jump. It started off at like 109. Now it's up to 114. But now we're at 123, so we
Toward
should
the
be
target
okay.
point.
Coming.
Alright, moving in.
Tetra has the best lookers. Oh, Yes, definitely.
This will be finished
Because-
soon. You can rest for a moment.
Tetra was made for entertainment.
Reloading.
It's like that's the absolute reason.
Snipers incoming.
Everything superfluous
It's like
will be
Tetra
banished
is
from
fashion.
paradise.
Elysion is militant.
Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're
Uh,
mine.
Missilus is. You know what Missilus is, honestly? Missilus is technique. That's what they kind of are. It's like their Missilus is built for their Nikkes
More
have.
time than I thought.
Cover me.
I guess they kind of have the most useful abilities. BDSM, I know, right? They are. BDSM is
Another
right.
victory for the commander.
And then Pilgrim is just overpowered. Pilgrim's just Pilgrim.
Incoming encounter. All right, moving in.
Oh, how sweet it would be to have a capable commander.
Watch later down the road, even past the chapters that they already have out, there's going to be like one more manufacturer.
Cover me.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
Playtime's over. Let's
There's going to be
finish
like
this.
one more manufacturer from the past or something.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Did you find it?
All right, story time.
Very.
Encounter.
Position confirmed. Let's go. Over here. I found the cartridge case.
Here, here, here.
Inside that freezer? Why is it so big?
Let's see what's inside. Everyone sprints eagerly towards the freezer.
There's a case for a flask to be inserted. There are 12 slots, and 11 of them contain empty flasks inside. The other one is empty.
Were we beaten to the punch? I hate it when that happens.
Something doesn't feel right here.
Hmm.
The security system was down when we arrived.
I'm not detecting any heat sources from raptures.
What if it isn't a rapture? Papillon might have been just a cover, while Papillon Mark II was really following us.
Papillon Mark II.
Please. If anything, that'd be a blessing.
The wall behind us shatters. Is this that music?
Enemy sighted!
I knew something was up.
Isabel, cover the commander.
What? What is happening? Oh, shoot! I don't know what. Sorry. I really. Because I already have Isabel. So I'm just like, wait a minute.
Be good and hold still.
Haran, tie up the knee case.
Crows. Attack.
Who is this guy? You know what? The crows make sense now. Flying around that boss.
Noah, block all escape routes.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even see Noah back there.
My favorite.
One of the Nikkes is seen holding a pair of sturdy shields.
Pilgrims? What's going on here?
You don't get to ask questions.
Rappy might have to go all Red Hood.
If anything, you should be apologizing. Bursting in here and trying to steal what others have worked so hard to find. Wait a minute. Are you talking about Bop House?
Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. Commander Johann,
Johann.
what should we do with them?
Ho ho! He's got that villain look. I love it. A man walks towards me.
I'm going to ask you some questions. If you want to live, I expect proper answers. Who are you? Not answering.
Okay. Isabel's weapon begins to vibrate ominously. I'm a commander from the Ark.
Good. Next question.
Johann pulls out a flask with Vophouse.
You say you're a commander from the Ark. You could stay burrowed underground, safe from harm. This is an item used to kill heretics. Why on earth would someone like you want this?
To liberate the Nikkes.
What are you on about?
Vophouse destroys the nanomachines inside a heretic's body. In doing that, it disrupts their regenerative abilities. So, if you were to use this on the Nikkes inside the Ark...
You could remove their nymph, freeing them from the endless cycle of resurrection, liberating them. I see now. All right, last question. Which do you think is more important? The liberation of Nikkes, or recapturing the surface?
I mean, the reason why we came up here was liberating the Nikkes. Thank you.
Is that right? Then I believe we're done here. You may die now.
Oh, that look in his eyes. Johann grabs my neck without giving me time to react. And with a strength bordering on superhuman, he throws my body through the hole in the wall.
Commander!
No, I can't reach.
Noah's shield blocks Rappy from reaching me.
Where do you think you're going? It may not look like much, but there's no shield in the Ark stronger than mine. Your puny little bullets won't put a dent in it. Damn you!
She's right. I can't even put a scratch on it. What should I do?
What else? We plow our way through that thing no matter what it takes.
Okay. As Johann stares at me plummeting down, he tosses a flare out the window. Oh.
Leave the rest of them to the Raptures. We're going back to Eden.
Yes, Commander.
Damn. All right.
I've got your back.
Stuff is happening and it's exciting. See, that still would have been very cool as an animated cutscene. I mean, I know they did like a still cutscene, but still, since it's their first appearance in the main story, it just would have been really cool. But this is interesting.
Cover everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
So we've got Johann, Isabel, Noah, and Haran that just showed up.
Time to finish this. Wait till I get my reloading. Very good. Who's next?
Oh man, like
With high risk comes high reward.
you guys
Isn't
can't
that
see the
why we
smile on
fight?
my face right now. I need to know what happens next.
All right, moving in. Moving.
Fixed at 200 and it's destroy. You know what?
Very
No.
well.
Move engaging. Position confirmed. Let's go.
Very
We
well.
have something to do.
Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Toward the target point.
Do it.
You want me to go there?
Very well. Moving
Encounter.
out.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
Oh. It's just that thing. Okay, I have to manually play the game. Very well, moving out.
My turn. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine. I'll get them all.
I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Very good.
Jeez.
Takes more time than I thought.
This is nothing.
Oh, looks like they can't do it. Well, you know what? That's also from me not actually blocking like I'm supposed to. That was from me being an idiot.
My turn. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine. I'll get them all. Oh. Let me catch my breath. Huh? They're falling down.
Ah.
My turn. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire!
Time to finish this.
These things have to go too.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine.
Playtime's over. Let's finish this.
Oh. See, it's messed up because I can't really see what's happening.
Taking cover.
What the heck is it doing? Oh. Wow. Yeah, no. They can't do this just yet.
That's it.
Yeah, no.
I'll leave the rest.
I'm gonna have to upgrade their equipment.
Incoming encounter. Position confirmed. Let's go.
Not just yet.
Very well. Moving out.
You want me to go moving? All right, moving in.
Gotta have the power of modernity.
I'm here. There's no cause for concern.
It's like they did much better that time.
Cover me. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police officer
I have to
Polly is
block.
here. Living the year escort.
When everything turned red, that's what it is. I have to keep them covered.
Get the wall. They're being down.
We're nearly delaying the inevitable.
Catch my breath.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Toward the top.
Engaging with very well. Moving out.
Or get noise to taunt it. That's right, I
This
could
will be
switch
finished
out
soon. You
as
can
well
rest
too.
for a moment.
I usually switch out Dala.
Reloading.
Because having
till I get
Ollie
everything
and
superfluous will be
Senti
banished from
together
paradise.
is wonderful.
Police officer Polly is here. Living the year escort. You're mine. Get them all.
I just need to pull more Sentis.
We're nearly delaying the inevitable.
Wait till I get my reloading done. With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
All right, more story.
Toward the target.
Incoming encounter. Position confirmed. Let's go.
The heck?
Are you okay?
You're...
Sorry for being so rough back there. I know we've met before, but considering you're in my neck of the woods, allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Haran.
that music.
I'm a pilgrim serving Eden, a sort of sanctuary up on the surface.
Why did you save me?
No real reason. Just felt like it, I suppose. Gotta entertain myself somehow.
Your commander wanted to kill me.
That he did. But I wanted to save you. So that's that. We try not to get too involved in other people's affairs. So long as we're willing to face the consequence, we're free to do as we wish. That's our rule.
Pretty stark contrast from the Ark.
Very much so.
I love how proud she is of that.
But then again, if the rules were the same as the Ark, how could we call this place paradise?
Did you say paradise?
That's right. It's a sacred place on the surface where Nikkes and humans coexist peacefully. If you think a Nikke defying her commander due to her changing her mind is wild, then just wait till you get to Eden. You'll see stuff way crazier than that. What do you think? Would you like me to take you there?
Is your commander there too? Before that, I want to reunite with my squad.
Very well. I'll leave you here then. I've already done my part by saving you. Your squad mates are no concern of mine.
She seems angry with our answer. And then again, the odds of a human surviving on the surface unescorted are slim. I understand your concern for your squad mates, but it might be better to stick with me for the time being. Wait, who's talking right now or thinking? Whatever you say.
So, you've made up your mind? Follow me then.
That was strange. Haran gonna Haran.
Try to keep up.
Enemy sighted! Reloading! Reloading. Cover me.
Everything superfluous
We're
will be banished from
constantly getting
paradise.
separated from our squad. Constantly.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! Everyone, give us everything you've got!
Snipers incoming.
Reloading. Cover me.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire!
So what are we gonna find out in
All guns worked over. Fire! You did well, Commander!
Alright. That name is very fitting too. The Garden of Eden, Paradise.
Very well. Moving out.
Just checking some things out. Oh, I see an item over here.
Toward the target point.
Incoming encounter! Alright, moving in. I've got your back.
Okay, so Haran decided to save us. It's been by pure luck that we're surviving in the past few chapters.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine!
Time to finish.
Let me catch my breath.
And so, sorry, I was just thinking, you know what? This also answers or confirms other thoughts that I had, like, our goddess squad, they weren't the only squad back then. Like, of pilgrims and all that, there were other squads. So, and it seems that we're seeing more of them now. Like you said, pilgrims popping out of the woodwork. It's true. Because we just saw the story of Goddess Squad.
I'm here. There's no cause for
But you have to
concern.
think that this was happening all over the world. So of course there would be other squads.
Reloading. Snipers, everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're
Nope.
mine!
Wait, what? Just nope.
Everyone, give us everything you've got! Reloading! Taking cover!
Only our city matters, I know, right?
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't
Nothing
that why
else
we
in the
fight?
world matters. Only our city.
Toward the target.
Engaging with the enemy. Position confirmed. Let's go!
Our city is the world.
Can I attack now?
Oh no. I'm gonna help them.
Oh wow, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's not good.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine. All guns were soaking.
Just ones and zeros, huh? Everything is just ones and zeros. Damn, helmet's hard.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire! Get them all!
So many green things.
All right, let's keep going. Reloading. Cover.
Wait till I get my reloading done. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! Everyone, give us everything you've got!
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
That took longer than need be, to be honest. It just didn't want to die.
Very well. Moving out.
Oh, Haran song.
Toward the target point.
All right, moving in.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
In all honesty, this seemed to go by pretty fast.
Position confirmed. Let's go.
Oh, how sweet it would be to have a capable commander.
I'm probably gonna have to level soon. I think you're right. The power level is creeping up.
Snipers incoming! Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
And they're taking a lot more damage now too, as that number goes up.
You're mine. Get them all.
Who's next?
Like, as long as it's blue, you can get through a stage. But if you're like 1 point under the level, that's it, you're done.
Cover me. Snipers incoming.
Not always. Like, it's just a big
wanted a chance.
disadvantage.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire.
You can do it red too, but it'll take skills. Oh yeah, definitely. I know you can.
This may take more time than I thought.
Yeah, Modernia out here just throwing bullets.
Nearly delaying the
Cover me.
Let's keep going.
Snipers incoming. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine. All guns were soaking. Fire.
I've noticed that. At least with this team, only 2 usually get by.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Very well. Moving out.
That Dark Souls level design.
Engaging with the enemy.
Toward the target point.
In all honesty, in Nikke, it doesn't make sense. In Dark Souls or Souls-like games, it does because they start you at the beginning of the level. But in this, it's just kind of seems pointless.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine!
I mean, I guess if you miss an item. See, that was extremely quick.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
You want me to go there?
Encounter.
Very well. Moving out.
Looks like we've got 3 more battles.
Can I attack now?
Then we're at the final boss.
Cover me. Wait till I get unloaded. Snipers income.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! Everyone, give us everything you've got!
We also still need to,
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
we still need to know where Papillon's gonna stand in all of this, because she wants to bring that information back to Birmingham.
Moving!
Toward the target point.
But after finding out about Eden, where will she stand?
Let's get this show on the road!
Wait till I get unloaded.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Okay.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine!
Playtime's over. Let's finish this.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Actually, this reminds me. So, when are they giving us her new outfit? Because remember, she won the contest. Modernia. Alright. More story.
Position engaging with the enemy.
Toward the target point.
Let's get this show on the road!
Watch them not give us her outfit until the actual full anniversary. After 1 year, they're like, here you go. You know what? Let's be optimistic about it. Her outfit is going to be so good that it's taking them half a year to design it.
Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! Get them all!
Kill it. Oh.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'm sorry. We just got like
I
flash
shall grant you
bomb.
victory, Your Grace.
Okay.
That's much better. You can come out now.
You're quite strong.
As I should be.
Haran loves compliments.
Only the strong survive up here. You won't get to the top of the food chain by being weak, that's for sure.
Is Commander Johann by any chance?
As strong as I am. You, of all people, should know, considering that knuckle sandwich he gave you.
Yeah, but that's not
At
making
first,
any
he
sense.
was a weak human, much like yourself. But then he swapped his broken bones and tattered skin for mechanical parts.
Okay. They answered my question fast.
He even managed to cover up all the gaps resulting from the surgeries. Before I met him, I thought all humans were doomed to be prey for all eternity. Thanks to him, I've come around slightly on that.
What made him do this to himself?
He's obsessed with reclaiming the surface. The thought of it has consumed him entirely, more than anyone else I've seen.
Him and Snow have something in common.
For him, reclaiming the surface will never come to pass if it's left to bureaucrats pontificating over it during their lunch meetings. Sunshine. The smell of the grass. The flow of the water. And the windswept valleys on a breezy day. He intends for all of it to come to pass by his hand alone. Achieving this is his entire purpose in life. He's willing to do anything to make his dream a reality. Now, let me ask you something. Are you not a commander, sent from the Ark to recapture the surface as well? Yet, even with Vapaus within your grasp, you claimed you'd use it instead to liberate the Nikkes. What if, as a result, a heretic survives? And threatens your precious homestead and its people? What would you do then?
We call that Marion? Put everything I have on the line.
And does that include...
Yes, my life. Uh-oh.
How disappointing. If there is anything of less value than a human life, I do not know of it.
All right, moving in.
Encounter.
122. We're at 123.
Very well. Moving out.
We're doing pretty good for ourselves.
Engaging!
Snipers incoming. Wait till I get my reloading done.
Everything you have asked will be answered. All of it. Okay. I've asked quite a few questions. Out loud and in my head. Yep. Alright.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Toward the coming.
All right, moving in. You can always count on quality training.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'm thinking,
Police Officer Polly is here.
are any other questions
Mine!
being answered, or just do I have a few more
Time's over, let's
questions?
finish this.
Because they keep introducing new factors to the story.
Cover me.
But yes, they did answer that really quickly, and I'm glad. Because I'm just like, why is he so strong? I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
But yeah, it's just like when we, our leg was broken in one of the early chapters, and we like used that mechanical cast. So it does make sense. But
Very
instead,
well.
he went
Moving
all
on.
out and just swapped his body parts. Just seeing if there's an item over here. Yep.
Toward the target point.
Daily Arc News Scrap. Central government carrying out mass layoff of commanders in response to failed campaign. Input May. Daily Arc Marshall Belmont reported the central government is looking to take steps towards accountability for the recent failed surface reclamation campaign, indicating a soon-to-be major shakeup amongst the military ranks. A list has been published containing many high-ranking officers who are to be dismissed from their posts, but the new hope is notably absent. The stellar combat record of this individual has garnered significant attention, and the central government is planning to take them into the fold in an adversary capacity for upcoming military reforms. Suggestions offered have been the formulation of elite squads and the establishment of a military academy. I say it's high time our new hope becomes the new general. I second that. Me 3. What's the point in reforming the army now? They're plugging holes when the dam's already burst.
All right, moving in.
Interesting. Alright, here we go.
You want me to go there?
Encounter.
Ooh. Well, that ends today's No, I'm
You want me
kidding.
to go there? Coming.
Let's see if we can do anything real quick. It's right there at 124. So is there anything that we can do? No, skills don't actually contribute to that. Yeah, she had that one on. Actually. Nothing. We're going for it then. Oh well.
You want me to go there?
We're here.
Everywhere is a wasteland, no matter where I look. This place isn't...
Of course, it's not paradise. I'm going to put you through a little test.
Huh. A test?
That's right. During our chat on the way here, I was trying to figure you out. But words alone won't suffice. For example, giving one's life to a cause is something that cannot be proven using words alone. So I, Haran, as a Watcher of Paradise, will conduct a trial that will be a true test of your resolve.
Wait, what's going on here?
Humans reveal who they truly are when faced with the death. I will help set the stage for you.
I know that sound.
Before that, however, we must first ensure the monster you're going up against is somewhat docile. Come with me, human.
I don't have a choice.
For the first step, your ability as a commander will be put to the test.
It's this thing again. It's a fleet.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! All gunport soldiers, fire!
They're all down.
See, I honestly thought it was going to be a special boss, but it's just a fleet. I guess they're saving, you know, like, the special boss for Chapter 20. I already know who the boss is of Chapter 20, but that doesn't matter since I don't know where they fit into the story and what leads up to that.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire! Get them all! Let me catch my breath.
Oh, well, we kind of lost Helm. The heck is it doing?
Cover me.
Oh, we lost Polly.
Banished from paradise.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
You're mine!
Time to finish.
Really? Yo, this boss sucks. Oh. That's just nice. Oh no. Okay. Remix. Okay. Since we now know for sure that this
Everything
boss
superfluous will be
is a
banished
jerk.
from paradise.
Police Officer
Let's fight
Polly is
fire
here.
with fire.
Let me be your escort. You're mine! Everyone, give us everything you've got!
Oh no, you don't. All of you die.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire!
Time to finish.
You know what's funny? I'm so used to them doing everything themselves. I think that's part of the reason why too. Yeah, that's just taking one. I'm not even gonna focus on these bombs.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort. You're mine! All gunport soldiers, fire!
There we go. Okay. I just had to help them.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing now.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire! Get them all! With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Take that, Haran. Nova Command good.
Well done. Your bravery is admirable. You have passed the first step.
It's only the first one. What's next?
Don't rush me. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Ooh. Very nice. Spray, spray. Okay. Cosmic dust. As the particles that Haran sprayed seep into the sand, the fallen raptures inside the testing grounds are What?
Come to think of it, this may be a bit advanced for you.
A flock of crows take flight with spores scattering from their feathers. The spores land upon the raptures. At once, their movements become slow and jittery as if they were malfunctioning. She can create zombies and stuff. Rapture zombies. No, they didn't. It makes even more sense now. She has a scythe.
That should be a little more suitable for you.
You want me to take on these raptures alone?
What? Does the idea seem absurd to you? If so, then let me posit a question for you. The paradise that you're imagining, where Nikkes and humans live in harmony, is it a place where Nikkes serve humans unilaterally? As humans can't even defend themselves against raptures who are already at death's door.
That's not what I was thinking.
Then prove it. Show me that you can be self-sufficient, and you'll be allowed into paradise.
To be fair, we didn't want to go to paradise in the first place. We were trying to find Vaphaus. I aim the gun at the rapture and fire. But human weaponry is of little use against them.
No need to worry. I knew this would happen, so I packed some items that might prove useful. Take your pick.
The moment Haran leaves the testing ground, raptures rush towards me. Run towards the items. The air-type rapture points its barrel at me. I fling myself sideways and manage to avoid it. Rapture noises. A ground-type rapture rushes towards me. Pick up the grenade, toss it in the opening, and run away.
It's been 4 hours already.
Really?
For goodness sake, something has to happen soon. Either kill the raptures or die. I can't look at this anymore. I'd rather watch the paint dry. I'll go make some essence. Maybe by then something will have happened.
5 hours later. That means it's been a total of 9 hours. The rapture's light beam points towards me. There's no escaping this. Pick and throw the oil can. The oil can explodes, sending rapture fragments flying in all directions. Pick up a shard and use it as a shield. Spray, spray.
Still alive, eh?
Yo, her face. I think even she's just surprised.
I go to make some essence, and this human is still surviving.
I absolutely love that face.
Perhaps this one isn't a complete fool. But no one's luck lasts forever. This is just as boring as it was before. Crow, let's go make some witch's brew.
The next morning, the airtight rapture shines a red light. Stare intently. That's all we can do. The ground-type rapture shines a red light. Stare intently. The raptures are no longer attacking. It seems their parts have been damaged beyond repair. The same could be said of me.
A stalemate. I made enough soup for 2 people, just in case. You want some?
Noon.
About time this test ended. I can't take it for much longer. You've all played your part admirably, and for that I shall give you a fitting end.
With the swing of her on scythe, the raptures all topple over.
The human doesn't seem to be moving. I suppose no matter how strong one's willpower is, it won't allow you comfortably to carry a firearm meant for a Nikke. Your turn now.
Ron lifts her massive scythe.
I will send you off as a last courtesy. What is this? Very interesting. I can't say I've seen this before. A human who is passed out standing up. At any rate, since they survived. I'll consider it a pass.
I have this sense of deja vu. When I open my eyes, someone is holding me. Ron?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Where am I? Where are the raptures?
I took care of them. To celebrate you passing the test unscathed.
Unscathed. Bull.
Continue following this path, and it'll lead you straight to paradise. From here on, you'll be on your own. Are you up to it?
I nod.
All right then, off you go. There's someone waiting for you. I'm sure they'll be there to greet you the moment you arrive.
Who are you talking about? Haran doesn't seem willing to elaborate any further. I walk towards paradise. Traverse the seemingly endless wasteland. Pass through the tundra with groups of wandering raptures. I climb the steep hills with crows swirling overhead. Finally, at the end of the road, there is an oasis. A lush, verdant Shangri-La, resembling something straight out of a painting.
Welcome to paradise.
Dorothy. I'd made it to Eden, where angels with white wings reside. Chapter 20, Fire Dragon. Okay.
Toward the target point.
You want me to go there?
All right then. Welcome to the I Gotta Keep Playing. You're...
Alright.
Yeah, we made it to chapter 20. I'm just surveying the land. I know we're missing a couple items. I'm not gonna do that now though. We'll have to come back later.
Moving out.
Remember, the chapter isn't completely complete until it tells us to go to the next
Toward the target
one.
point.
So back to the lobby. Just had to collect this first. The red dot is bothering me. Research Center for Ground Base Eden.
Cecil,
I'm listening.
And another character. Okay. We have Johan and now Cecil.
we have secured Unchained.
About time. I expected someone as skilled as you to be somewhat more expedient. Bring it over here.
Johan hands the Vapov sample to Cecil.
This is Vophouse. I'm sure of it.
Is it enough to take down Nihilister?
Nihilister. Okay, so that's her. That's how you pronounce that.
That all depends on you. If you can tag her with one shot, then yes. It's enough.
I can already see where this is going. That's going to be our job.
One shot. I almost wasted it all for nothing.
What do you mean?
I ran into a commander from the Ark at the research center. Some greenhorn with 4 Nikkes in tow. Said they were going to use Vophouse to liberate the Nikkes.
So, what did you do?
I left them to the Raptures to help them, shall we say, come to their senses.
Huh. Sounds like something you'd do.
That is Hu Tao's VA. I heard it right there in that line.
I wonder what's gotten into that commander's head. If they ever got one good look at the Nikkes here, they'd know what a blessing Nymph can be. Not least of all Dorothy. She is the bane of my existence. She's always up to no good. Worst of all, she has the ear of all the other Nikkes. Have you heard of her latest escapade? She brought outsiders to Eden without so much as a word to me.
Outsiders?
Yes, and not even 1 or 2. 5 in total.
That's gotta be Rappy and the gang.
I'm willing to bet that one of them is the commander you intended to turn into rapture food. I know what you're thinking. It's a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Let's hold off for now and see how far Dorothy goes with her little antics.
Welcome. You're now in paradise. Official codename, Eden. Consider me your guide. You can call me Dorothy.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who can pass Haran's test is an extraordinary individual, capable of bringing forth great change to the surface. I always pay close attention to whoever passes.
I'm not intending on staying here long term. I'm simply passing through.
Relax. No one will force you into accepting any major missions without your consent. Now, come over here.
She totally ignored what we just said. Dorothy reaches out.
Considering this fine weather we're having, let's take a stroll in the gardens first.
No.
Doesn't the sunshine feel lovely? This garden contains 93 types of trees, 13 different species of livestock, and all manner of edible foodstuffs. Although Eden is built in the middle of a wasteland, we've created a near-perfect replica of how things were prior to the Rapture invasion, all thanks to genetic modification and certain cultivation methods.
Dorothy picks a golden apple from the tree and hands it over.
Care to try some?
Take a bite of the apple. Chomp. Sweet, honeyed flavor explodes in my mouth. The juice trickles down my chin. Sweet, sweet food.
What do you think?
It's incredible. I have to take this back to the Ark. No, it's incredible.
You won't find these kinds of flavors in the Ark. Help yourself to as many as you like.
I'm no fool to sim games. I know what to say.
This is the Central Research Facility. You remember the Nikkes you ran into? I mean, the ones that were with Johann.
How could I forget?
I'm not sure if you noticed, but they are pilgrims, manufactured using advanced technology. Cecil created them with her own hands in this very room.
Oh, wow. Manufacturing pilgrims sounds like Cecil's a woman of many talents.
Her intellect is a constant source of amazement to me. Apparently, the Ark is still 50 years away from achieving this kind of technology. She even designed the optical camouflage that envelops this entire base. Last but not least, we have the lobby. You can see the entire base from here. It seems that Isabel and Noah are training in the incubator.
Incubator?
It works rather like the Ark simulation room, but it's possible to make even finer adjustments and create slightly more powerful enemies there. Actually, that's not entirely correct. When I say slightly more powerful, we're talking about the difference between run-of-the-mill Raptures and Tyrant class.
I'd say that's more than a slight difference.
Very true. However, such difficulty spikes are necessary for us. Everyone who resides in Eden must be able to fend for themselves. This even applies to humans like Cecil and Johann. In doing this, we avoid becoming like your Ark, where the few are being exploited by the many.
I assume you're referring to Nikkes and humans.
You catch on quickly. To me, paradise is a place where there is an even balance of power, where humans and Nikkes can live in perfect harmony.
Literally built different.
Of course, everyone has their own definition of what is just. So, what do you think? Did paradise live up to what you envisioned in your mind?
I didn't even know this existed.
I'm curious to hear how you think it compares.
It's exactly as I imagined it, or it's a little different. It's like everything happened so quickly. It's like, is this really how I envisioned paradise to be? To be honest, no. When I think of a paradise, it's true. I don't think of this kind of environment. Just kind of, yeah, so you know what?
Is that so? Nevertheless, it's at least closer to Utopia than the Ark, is it not?
The funny thing is, it's true. That's all she really cares about. She just wants to make it known that the Ark is crap compared to this. I hate to admit it, but yes.
Well then, I suppose we can move on to more important topics.
Love how the music just stopped, too.
I don't know if you heard from Haran, but I have been waiting a long time for your arrival.
Why is that?
I believe you are the key to overcoming the crisis that befalls Eden.
What exactly do you mean?
The heretics. You have gone up against one of them before and won, have you not?
Sorta, kinda. See? I knew it. I wouldn't say I won. Or just I have.
I, and many others, consider it a victory.
Okay.
Anyway, this heretic that is calling itself Modernia.
Hey. What about her?
I suppose I should be straight with you. There is another heretic, a member of the Queen's elite forces. Hatred for humanity burns deep within her, and she has set her sights on Eden. Codename, Nihilister.
You get it? Annihilate, Nihilister.
We have had 5 previous engagements with her. And every confrontation has ended in a stalemate. Now that the Vaphaus has been secured, we have a greater chance than before. But we cannot allow Eden's entire destiny to rest solely on a single bullet. According to one of my old friends, you're something of a miracle worker. Someone who's achieved the impossible several times over.
It's more of the nihilistic viewpoint of life. Yeah. It's like, yep. Like, her name makes so much sense.
My hope is that you can lend us some of that expertise. In return, we can promise anything. Haran tells me that you want the Vaphaus. We can give it to you. However, as you know, it is the only one of its kind. Therefore, whether you take it back to the Ark, or use it in the battle to defeat the heretic, is a decision I shall leave to you.
Has Johann agreed to this?
No, he doesn't know anything about this yet. But don't worry. I'll be able to persuade him. So, what do you want to do?
Before I decide, I have one condition.
Tell me.
My squad mates. I want them located and safe.
Are you referring to the others? That we brought to the base a while ago?
What? No, go away, Rupees. Go to the surface.
Commander!
All right.
You're safe. We were so worried that something had happened to you.
Honey!
Go away. Don't care about you. Papillon hugs me tightly. Okay, only slightly. You can touch me.
We were worried sick about you. Are you hurt? Let me kiss your boo-boos and make it all better.
I'm fine.
Why are you kissing my forehead?
You just said you should kiss boo-boos to make them better. I figured there was something wrong with your brain, so I thought a smooch there might help.
Ooh, Neon with the sick burn.
Very funny.
How did all of you?
We managed to pass that deranged test of theirs.
Individually, I might add. That numbskull with the shield said if we managed to pin her to the ground, we could pass. That motor mouth was the worst part of the entire ordeal. We couldn't shut her up if we tried.
I had to take down a flying bomber. It was so hard.
I also went through the test.
What? How did you make it out in one piece? In the heat of battle, you must have turned to firepower as your savior, right?
Yeah, sure. I regaled the squad with the tale of Haran's test.
But why subject humans to the same test? What do they have against you? I don't see the point in trying to weed out people like this.
If you really think it over, I suppose I can see where they're coming from. They only want to be with those who have proven themselves. But to try and say that they're helping us by doing all this is a bit rich.
Did Haran mention her great plan to you?
Yep.
What are you planning on doing?
I'm not sure. What do you all think?
To be honest, I'm leaning towards turning her down. But if we decline, then we may lose our only opportunity to get our hands on Vaphaus. Knowing you... I'm sure you're not keen on taking on all of Eden.
Right.
I guess it's decided then. If it's a heretic, we'd have to go up against them eventually anyway, right?
You do realize that if we accept their proposal, we're aligning ourselves with that psychopath Johann, don't you?
What if he tosses Master out of another window? I'd like to see him try. If he does, we'll toss him even further.
I should practice my throws.
If it comes to that, I'll leave it to you. Soon after.
I've been told that you've agreed to our proposition.
We have.
Excellent. I have good news for you as well. I was successful in persuading Cecil about our deal. The operation to exterminate the heretic will take place tomorrow.
I'm about to say, I'm like, wait a minute. I thought Johan was the one to convince. Don't we need more time?
I felt it would be easier to sway Cecil. Usually, when Cecil makes a decision, then the Johan typically agrees.
Huh.
Slight disagreements are commonplace during operations such as this. But I'll be there to mediate should any such instances occur, so there's no need to worry. As a gesture of trust, allow me to bestow this upon you.
Dorothy handed over a loaded handgun.
The first bullet is Vapaus. Don't forget. Make sure you don't use it unless it is absolutely necessary.
Why are you doing this? Why give us the Vapaus? We could run off in the middle of the night and take it along with us.
It's hard to explain. None of you seem like someone who would do such a thing. Also, if something like that were to happen, we have a tracker who can take to the skies and reach Mach speed.
Oh yeah, they do. That's Isabel.
I assure you, she always nabs her prey.
We won't run away. This heretic is our enemy as well.
I knew I could count on you. You mustn't be nervous about tomorrow's operation. We may have never won against a heretic, but by the same token, we've never lost either. Now that we've got an ace up our sleeve, I'm certain that victory is within our grasp.
Okay. We made it. Chapter 20. The bane of everyone's existence for the longest time. Okay, so this is what Eden looks like. Oh, wow. This area is cool. That's Nihilister right there. Okay. Alright then. I'm excited. We made it to chapter 20. Took some time, but we finally did it. We're gonna go back to the main menu though. What the? Oh yeah! I've had that up so long, I haven't changed. I forgot Ray was up here.
I may be a little older now, but it's not the end of the world if I eat sweets once in a while.
Who else do I
right?
have up here?
Oh my, such simple hands. Very impressive. As expected.
Those deserving the blessing of paradise shall have it.
Is that all for our stroll?
Okay. So, let me go to the outpost because I want to see something. I'm sorry, the loading is great. Go back to the synchro device. So, this is how we level them up now, right? You need 10,000 every time. And you still need money and the experience. Hold on. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. That's it. Okay. You will have so much money and experience, though, since you will have no core dust. I guess I should just do this. Let's just do it and get it over with. Confirm. I'm gonna keep going as much as I can. Oh my god, I'm actually surprised. What's happening? Why do I have so much? Okay, there we go. Oh, duh. I didn't even notice it was up here at the top. Alright, so I need a little bit more. Then I can get them to 205. With that said, though,
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
with that said, I need to see how much has that actually helped us. So now the squad's at 125. Let me see something. If I auto this,
I will
that's
join
it.
you, Your Grace.
That's the squad, just in different order. So they just are the strongest. Okay, good. I'm sorry for loading.
Toward the target point.
Incoming encounter. Is that right?
Okay, so that did help. So it looks like we'll be able to get through some of this.
Moving in.
I'm not going to do chapter 20 right
Position
now.
confirmed. Let's go.
Remix, yes, I know. I'm going to save chapter 20 until we get a little more power level, as well as I already know what awaits us at the end of chapter 20. But of course, the story leading up to it will be interesting. I think the boss is 16k. And there are several DPS checks. Oh, I figured. I mean, last chapter was kind of a DPS check in a way. They're like, okay, because remember, chapter 20 was the last chapter before they just did the update. So chapter 19 was a DPS check, like the entirety of it, basically, to prepare yourself for chapter 20. But now they're on chapter what, 22? Yeah, I think it said they added 21 and 22, so. You are not prepared, basically. Okay. So that was an excellent chapter. It really was. So we completed the epilogue of Overzone and saw what happened there, which was great because I just happened to make it to chapter 19, which led us into Eden. So it was like perfect. We met new pilgrims that we knew of course, but hadn't seen before in the main story. Freaking Johan and Cecil. If anyone didn't get that, Johan and Cecil are humans. Johan's he has cybernetic parts, and Cecil, we don't know too much about her yet, except for that she's really smart. She's really intelligent and created a lot for Eden. And apparently she created, I guess, Haran and the rest of them. That's what Dorothy said. So they can manufacture their own pilgrims. And remember, I forgot what chapter it was, but Snow White did tell us to watch out for Inherit, which Isabelle is part of Inherit Squad. I think that's Isabelle, Noah, and Haran. But so now, we found Vophouse. We almost nearly died again, but survived. And now, we have to go up against Nihilister. So that's going to be interesting. But we're going to definitely have to power up a little bit before then. Questions were answered. More questions remain. But I had a really good time during the stream. There was just so much going on. Loved every second of it. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was both the Overzone Epilogue and Chapter 19. I forget if the two new characters coming out soon are they part of an event, or is it just characters coming out towards the main story? Because 20 isn't the last chapter anymore. They added chapters 21 and 22. So we'll see what happens once Overzone ends. Oh, it's an event and main story. Okay. Okay. So actually that'll be pretty good, because we can we'll be able to use the event and the items from the event to level up some more as well too. You're assuming it'll tie into the main story. Yeah. I mean, Overzone did, definitely. I know nothing about anything past chapter 19. Well, technically not true. I knew Nihilister was chapter 20. But again, I don't know events leading up to her, so. But I know nothing about the new Bunny Girls except for their appearance and names. And what weapons they use, because that's all, you know, official. But instead of Nikke, you know them. I do? You know things, you know them? Huh. Noir has two massive weapons. It's like they're both excellent. I have noticed though that around the nets that Noir is definitely the favorite of the two. For her aesthetics alone. But they both seem like really, really good characters and everything. So, tonight, next stream, again, depending on time zone, tonight or tomorrow, Punishing Grey Raven. That's coming up. So look forward to that tonight. That'll be the next stream. Nikke's new characters coming out will be in a few days after Overzone event completely comes to an end. And yeah. You will enjoy the next two chapters though. It's a good time. Oh, I've been enjoying. But glad to hear that the next chapters will be great as well too. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention during this. Oh, so there is one thing on Nikke related as well too. But since we've been playing a lot of games, as well as there's lots of things coming out too, eventually, I'll still be playing a lot of stuff. But eventually, I do want to choose certain main games as well too that you'll just see more of, or will see usually. Like, you can already guess, Nikke is already one of them. But there's just lots of things coming out this year that I'm interested in, and that you'll see here on the channel as well too. And besides that, also, on Tuesday, I have another track coming out. I know it's been a while for those interested in my music and everything. So Tuesday, another track will be releasing. But that's all for now about the non-Nikke related announcements. Honkai Star Rail is on farm mode. Yes. Might get some story this week. Honkai Star Rail. I'm already declaring that another main one on the channel. Had extreme amounts of fun with Star Rail. And so I won't do main story off stream for that either. So that'll be a main one. But with that said, thanks for watching until the end. I had a wonderful, wonderful chapter 19. That was very exciting. And I can only imagine how great the story is still going forward as well too. So you'll definitely see more Nikke, and soon. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I had a great time. And until next time, Nova out. I'll talk to you guys later. Night, everyone.